Welcome back to here in Martin, folks. Sorry I'm a little late on there. So O'Neill's and that basket's made by Oneil. So now Durkit will take it down the court. Durkit dribbling. He's looking. Sees Sauer. Sauer dribbling. Over to Waldron. Waldron looking. He's dribbling. Goes for the layup, and it just missed off the rim. Now 23 Oneil drives down. Over to 10. And Luke Tranker drains that one. Now Durkit has it. He's going over. Sees Sauer. Sauer over to Joe. Joe dribbling. Over to Helinski. Helinski. Oh, air ball. And now Owens will come down the full court. Gets it over to Burke. Burke off the rim. Helinski with the rebound. Helinski comes down the court. Helinski up and air ball. And now Sauer recovers it. Over to Joe. Joe from downtown. Oh, off the rim. But Sauer recovers the rebound. Durkit from downtown. So wish. Now Owens will have the ball. He'll come dribbling down the court. Owens driving. Over to Hart. Hart for the layup. And it is not good. And Durkit will come up with the rebound. He'll pass it over to Helinski. Helinski come down the court. Over to Durkit. Durkit for the layup. And it is good. Tranker will pass to Owens. Owens over to Burke. Burke back to Owens. Owens dribbling. He goes up for the layup. It is good. Waldron will inbound it into Joe. Joe over to Durkit. Durkit over to Sauer. Sauer dribbling, driving, and it will be Oneil ball. Oh, no, never mind. The refs changed their mind. They are giving it to Sauer. So Martin will start the ball. Durkit will have the ball. Durkit sees Sauer. Sauer at the layup, and it is good. Inbound it in from Burke. Burke, now Owens gets it over to Tranker, and Tranker is fouled by Waldron. So the inbound person will be Fontaine. Fontaine to and Burke will throw it out of bounds. So Fontaine will start with the ball. Fontaine to Owens. Owens from deep and off the rim. But the rebound will be recovered by Fontaine. Fontaine, it is good. And now Waldron has the ball. Waldron over to Durkit. Durkit, he's driving over to Sauer. Sauer driving. Up for the layup and just missed. And Owens comes up with the rebound. Owens coming down the court. Gets it over to Fontaine, but it's just off of Fontaine's fingers and out of bounds. And now into the game for Martin will be number 26, Zane Freeman. Durkit comes down the court now. Durkit over to Wincott. Wincott to Durkit. Durkit from deep. So wish. Owens now over to Tranker. Tranker He's dribbling. Gets back to Owens. Owens drive towards that, and it'll be up, and it'll be good. Now the new guy, Freeman, over there. Over to the Durkit. Durkit. He's dribbling. Gets it over back to, Sauer to Durkit. Durkit back to Holinski. Holinski to no man's land. And it falls right into, I believe that is Luke Tranker's arm. Luke Tranker now. Tranker over to Burke. Burke from deep. So wish. Durkit will inbound the ball over to Sowers. Back to Durkit. Durkit comes down the court. Durkit over to Sowers. Sowers to Freeman. Holinski now with the ball. Holinski to Sowers. Sowers to Winnicott. Winnicott to Holinski. Holinski to Sowers. Uh-oh. And that will be... and Lucas Cater will be in for Martin, and Finley McFernal will be in for Oneil. Tranker over to Owens. Owens dribbling. Owens back to Tranker. Tranker from deep off the rim. Now rebound will be Hart. Hart over to new guy. I'm not sure his name. Oh, and he'll miss. Now Hart will have out of bounds. And now coming to the game for Martin will be Joe. So McFernal will start with the ball, and he'll try and inbound it into Tranker. Tranker, however, will get it to Hart. Hart back to Tranker. Tranker over to McFernal. McFernal back to Tranker. McFernal over to Hart. Hart up, and he'll be blocked by Rex Winnicott, and he'll be into Durkit's hands. Durkit over to Joe. Joe, Lamont up, and just missed. But Lamont has the ball back now. Back to Winnicott. Winnicott from deep. Off the backboard. Coming up with a rebound will be McFernal. McFernal over to Owens. Owens driving over to Burke. Burke from deep and off the rim. Rebound will be recovered by Hart. Hart will go for the lip, and he will miss. And then the rebound will be recovered by Freeman. Freeman coming down the court. Freeman over to Winnicott. Winnicott to Durkit. Durkit from deep. Off the rim. And that rebound will be recovered by Tranker. Tranker comes down the court over to Burke, and layup is good. Now Lamont come down the court. Lamont's driving, gets over to Durkit. Durkit to Cater. Cater back to Lamont. Lamont driving towards the net. Goes for the layup, is unsuccessful. But however, he will get the rebound. Lamont now over to Winnicott, and it slips through Winnicott's hands. Winnicott looked like me at first base sometimes, right there. Now McFernal will serve it. He'll get it to Owens. Owens coming up the court. Martin, no pressure on him. Owens, and it'll be almost stolen by Cater, but however, and Lamont will have a steal now. Lamont goes for the layup, and it is good. Joe Lamont with a nice play. Now Owens will have the ball. Owens coming down the court. He drives, gets it over to Juakato to Burke. Burke for the layup, nowhere near the net. And it will be Oneil ball. Oh, and Martin will take a timeout. Or Oneil. Oneil will take a timeout. Welcome back to Martin here. And Oneil will start the ball. Now into the game will be Timmy Daniels for Oneil. So McFarnell will inbound the ball. McFarnell over to Watko. Watko dribbling, driving up, and Waldron will say no. Cater now the ball. Cater over the and his pass is intercepted by Burke. Oh, and now Burke passes up to McFarnell. McFarnell over to Owens. Owens double teamed, but however he'll get the ball back to Juakato. Juakato over to Owens. Owens to Burke. Burke ball will not be stolen by and it'll be recovered by Owens. Owens denied by Caden Waldron. Now Juakato on the ball. Ooh, and time will expire there on the shot clock. And Lucas Cater will now inbound the ball. Cater to Durkett. Durkett, he's dribbling. Durkett's looking. Sees Lamont. Lamont up and good. Now Daniels inbounds it into Owens. Owens to Burke. Burke mishandles the ball, but Owens will come up with it. Owens back to Burke. Burke to Owens. Owens to Burke. Burke, and he will be fouled on that. So it will be Kane Burke up to the free throw line. And his first shot, it is up, and it is not good. And now Waldron will come with the rebound. He'll get it over to Lamont. Lamont coming down the court. Lamont to Durkett. Durkett over to Lamont. Lamont from deep, off the rim. And it will be Martin ball after it was off of Timmy Daniels' hand, out of bounds. Coming into the game will be Liam Holinsky. So Kiefer Durkett will inbound the ball. Durkett, and that will be stolen by McFarnell. McFarnell will go up for the layup, and he will be good. And McFarnell will also be fouled on that play by Liam Holinsky. So Finley McFarnell up to the free throw line. His first shot is up, and it is not good. But Timmy Daniels will be on the rebound. Timmy Daniels' shot not good. Recovered by Durkett. Durkett drives up the ball court. Durkett up and off the rim. And Owens will recover that rebound. Owens now over to McFarnell. McFarnell back to Owens. Owens dribbling. Sees Burke. Burke now over to Juakato. Juakato from deep, and he'll swish it. Durkett will inbound it into Waldron. Waldron back to Durkett. Durkett to... Oh, no. Freeman will drop that ball. Freeman right there had some brick hands, and that will lead to a turnover. So now McFarnell will inbound into Owens. Owens is dribbling. Over to McFarnell. McFarnell from deep. Off the rim. Lamont will come with the rebound. Lamont to Waldron. Waldron over to Freeman. Freeman to Durkett. Durkett up, miss. Durkett, and nope, it will be McFarnell comes with the rebound. Well, that'll do it for the quarter, folks. We will be right back very shortly. Here we are back at Martin. And Tranker will inbound the ball. Tranker to Hawako. Hawako. Over to Tranker. Tranker to Hart. Hart back to Trankin. Trankin and over to Wacko. Wacko over to Fontaine. Fontaine to Mako Wintor. And it will be off the backboard and out. Dirk it into Lamont. Lamont comes up the board. Lamont. Oh no. And that ball was passed out of bounds. So it will be Freeman to bound it. He gets it to Waldron. Waldron to Durkett. And Durkett will be called for a travel. So Tranker will inbound it in. Over to Hawako. Hawako to Fontaine. Fontaine from deep. Off the net. And it'll be rebound will be taken by Tranker. Tranker, and he'll be good. Fontaine. Fontaine. Lamont over to Durkett. Durkett. It'll be stolen by Wacko. Wacko coming down the court. Up for the lip, and it is good. Durkett into Freeman. Freeman over to Durkett. Durkett back to Waldron. Waldron. Up for the shot and just missed. But Freeman will come up with the rebound. And then it'll be knocked. Oh, and it'll be kept in bounds by Furman. Sorry, Tranker. Now Fontaine will have it. And his will be up and no good. And Trankin will get the ball out. And he'll get Fontaine. Fontaine will go up. And it will be good this time. Now Kiefer Durkett will get into Lamont, but Lamont will say no thank you, give it back to him. Durkett now, over to Lamont. Lamont to Waldron. Waldron to Lamont. Lamont with the thread up, and it is good. Drankin Hawako. Hawako. Dribbling, he's got some speed. Hawako over to Fontaine. Fontaine to Andy. Andy will sink it. So Lamont will inbound it into Durkett. Durkett gets to Lamont. Or not Lamont, sorry. Waldron. Waldron with the layup, and it'll be good. Andy will inbound it into Trankin. Trankin sees Wacko. Wacko over to Trankin. Trankin to Hurt. Hurt up and not good. And the rebound will be recovered by Freeman. Freeman over to Waldron. Waldron over to Holinsky. Holinsky to Lamont. Lamont dribbling. Loses handle of it, but Holinsky will come up with it. Holinsky to Waldron. Oh, but that'll be knocked down by Hurt. And now Fontaine will have the breakaway, and it will be no good on the layup. And not Lamont. Waldron will come up with the rebound. Now Lamont will have the ball. Lamont over to Durkett. Durkett over to Lamont. Lamont dribbling. Over to Freeman. Freeman to Lamont. Lamont up for the three from downtown, and it will not be good. And Waldron will come up with the ball. And it will be Martin ball. And coming into the game will be Liam Holinsky and Lucas Cater. So keeper Durkett will now inbound the ball. Durkett over to Lamont. Lamont dribbling, and it will be knocked out of bounds by Trankin. And Rob Thompson will take a timeout here. We will be right back shortly. Here we are back at Martin. And Lamont will inbound the ball. Lamont to Durkett. Durkett over to Sauer. And it'll be right through his hands, but he'll regain the possession of it. He'll get it to Lamont. Lamont. Over to Sauer. Sauer to Durkett. Durkett, no loose handle of it, but Cater will try and come up with it. And it will be off the foot of an Oneil player. I'm unsure. And now Cater will get into Durkett. Durkett with the shot. So wish! So now Tranker will get into Andy. Andy. Tranker. Go back to Tranker. Tranker over to Fontaine. Fontaine. Up and good. So Durkett will get into Cater. Cater back to Durkett. Durkett. To Cater. Cater. To Lamont. Lamont. To Sauer. Sauer. To Cater. Cater. To Sauer. And Sauer out of the ball. He'll get to Lamont. Lamont from deep. And it will be off the rim. And now Cater will have the ball. He'll get it to Holinsky. Holinsky to Durkett. Durkett will be fouled, and it will... And it will be 3 shots on the shooting foul. So Durkett's first shot will be not good. Common thing I've noticed here in this tournament is many of the free throws have not been good. And the second one, not good again. And the third shot is up, and it is good. So Andy will get it into Tranken. Tranken. Come down the court. Over to Andy. Andy. Oh, and he'll be almost stolen by Cater, and then he'll be out of bounds. On Cater. So Braden Waldron will now be in for Alex Sauer. And Durkett now will inbound the ball. Coming in from Oneil will be Kane Burke, Finley McFernal, and Lucas Owens. Lamont now with the ball. Over to Holinsky. Lamont dribbling. Gets it over to Waldron. Waldron to Sauer. Sauer over to Lamont. Lamont from deep. And it'll be off the rim. And then the rebound will be recovered by... Oh, and it'll be recovered by Hart. Hart now coming down the court. Hart up. And he will be... Oh, no, never mind. It'll be a travel. There will be no point counted there. So it'll be inbound now by Lamont. Lamont to Durkett. Durkett comes down on the court. Durkett dribbling. Durkett to Lamont. Lamont. Over to Durkett. Durkett now dribbling. Gets back to Lamont. Lamont from deep. Off the rim. And it will be recovered on the rebound by Burke. Burke now at Owens. Owens. Dribbling. Driving towards the net. And he will be fouled. So an unfortunate turn of events there will lead to Lucas Owens being fouled, and his first shot will be up, and it will be good. Owens' second shot now. It will be up, and it will be good. Durkett inbounds it into Holinsky. Holinsky comes down the court. Holinsky stops, gets it over to Durkett. Durkett. Killing. Gets it over Holinsky. Holinsky to Durkett. Durkett to Sauer, and Sauer will beautiful layup there, and will cut the Oneil lead to 6. So Owens now will get the inbound for Tranken. Owens over to Hunt. Hunt's shot nowhere near the net. So now Lamont will have the ball. Lamont will came with the rebound. Drives to the court. Gets to Sauer. Sauer dribbling. He's looking. Gets to Holinsky. Holinsky goes up for the layup, and it is good. Owens inbounds in to Burke. Burke back to Owens. Owens coming down the court. Owens to Hart. Hart to Trenkin. Trenkin shot and no good. And Waldron will come with the rebound. He'll get to Durkett. Durkett will get to Sauer. And it will be off of Oneil, an Oneil body. And now it will be a timeout, Oneil. We will be right back shortly. Inbounded there from McFernal. McFernal over to Owens. Lamont was not paying attention. And Owens will go up for the layup, and it'll be missed. And Waldron will come with the rebound. Waldron to Lamont. Lamont. Over to double dribble by Lamont. And that will be... Sorry, buddy. There you go. Trenkin now will have the ball. He'll get to Owens. Owens comes down the court. Back to Trenkin. Trenkin. Over to Hart. Hart to Owens. Owens from deep, and it will be good. Now Durkett gets to Lamont. Lamont back to Durkett. Durkett. Over to Freeman. Freeman to Lamont. Lamont. Up, and it will be stolen by Trenkin. Trenkin comes down the court. He'll go over the layup, and it will be good. Freeman now on the inbound to Durkett. Durkett comes down the court. Durkett over to Freeman. Freeman to Waldron, and Waldron will lose handle of it, and it will be Oneil ball. 2:41 left here in the second quarter. And it will be inbounded by Hoako. Hoako over to Owens. Owens comes down the court. Owens to Burke. Burke over to McFernal. McFernal. Layup, not good. But Daniels will be on the rebound there, and he will get it in there successfully. So Durkett over to Freeman. Freeman over to Olinsky. Olinsky to Waldron. Knocked down by Daniels. Daniels now have to come up to steal. And he'll get it to Owens. Owens will get it to Hoako. Hoako will lose handle of it. And Cater will have the ball now. Cater coming down the court. Cater goes up, and he'll be denied by Daniels. However, he'll try again. And it'll be no good. And it will be kept in by Kiefer Durkett. Durkett from deep, off the rim. And it'll be recovered by Burke. Burke now over to Owens. Owens. And Owens' pass to McFernal will be off the fingers of McFernal. And now Durkett will inbound it into Cater. Cater back to Durkett. Durkett Dribbling. Pass tipped. Owens comes up with it. Owens and Daniels now. Owens up to the rim and no good, but it'll be recovered by Daniels. Daniels, no good too. And coming up with it will be Freeman. And Owens will have a hold. So now, Cater Durkett. Durkett. Oh, and his Durkett's pass. Waldron will be called for a double dribble. Daniels to Owens. Owens comes up the court. Owens up to Daniels. Daniels up and good. Cater over to Durkett. Durkett comes up the court. Durkett to Olinsky. Olinsky. Driving. Olinsky up. No. And Waldron will come with it. No, never mind. Daniels will. Daniels to Owens. Owens gets the ball between his legs. Dribbles. Goes over to Hawako. Hawako from deep. Air ball. And Durkett will come up with the air ball. Durkett now. Coming up, dribbling. Gets to Cater. Cater shoots, and he's good. So, McFernal gets it into Owens. Owens over to Burke. Burke. Dribbling. Burke over to Owens. Owens. Over to McFernal. McFernal. Gets the ball. Dribbles up. Shot is good. And Durkett will now inbound into Cater. Cater over to Holinsky. Holinsky to Waldron. Waldron goes up for the shot off the rim, and it is in. Owens now to Burke. Burke now to Owens. Owens over to Owako. Owako mishandles the ball, and Owens' shot is nowhere near the net. That'll do it for the half, folks. We will be back after the short 10-minute halftime. Sorry, 5-minute. So welcome back to Martin Collegiate. I'm Peyton Ackerman here. We got a special guest now with us here, Logan Weatherall. Logan, what are your thoughts of the game?
This game's been pretty good so far. Martin has shown signs of greatness, but haven't been that consistent. Oneil's looked pretty good, but I think the key thing here is going to be the three-pointers for both teams.
Thank you, Logan, with your wise words of wisdom there. So Oneil will start the ball. Trankin will start with it. Trankin to Watko. Watko has the ball now. Watko dribbling. Sees Trankin. Gets it to Trankin. Trankin to Fontaine. Fontaine. Oh, and his pass is going to be knocked down, and Lamont will come up with it. Lamont dribbling. Sees Durkett. Durkett over to Sauer. Sauer to Helinski. Helinski to Durkett. Helinski, not Durkett. And Durkett's pass to Waldron is knocked down. And it will be Martin ball. Durkett inbounds into Waldron. Waldron with the layup, and it is successful. Trankin inbound into Watko. Watko over to Burke. Burke with the layup, and it is unsuccessful. And the rebound is recovered by Fontaine. Fontaine to Daniels. Daniels is fouled. And Braden Waldron will be will have his first foul of the game. And Timmy Down's first free throw is successful. And Daniels' second shot. It is up, and it is not good. And Waldron will come up with the rebound. Waldron to Durkett. Durkett. He's looking. Gets it over to Sowers. Sowers knocks it down. But gets up with it again. Sowers over to Waldron. Waldron now a layup, and it is successful. Daniels inbounds into Watko. Watko coming down the court. Watko over to Burke. Burke over to Fontaine. Fontaine shot up and not good. And Lamont will come with a rebound. Lamont to Sauer. Sauer to Lamont. Lamont up with the layup and unsuccessful, and Daniels will come up with the rebound. Daniels now to Watko. Watko deep pass to Burke. Burke's numbers are falling off his jersey, and now he'll get it to Watko. Watko to Trankin. Trankin from deep, off the rim. Lamont over to Sowers. Sowers, what a terrible pass to, and it'll be right in the hands of Trankin. Trankin now will lose it. This game's gotten really sloppy. Oh my goodness. It'll be really recovered by Watko. Holy, what a look at the turn of events there. As Lamont will now inbound into Durkett. Durkett over to Helinski. Helinski, oh no. And now it will be turned over to Watko. Watko to Trankin. Trankin says, thank you very much. And Liam Helinski just gave Oneil their Christmas gift. Helinski now takes the ball. Oh, stumbled. Gets it to Sowers. Sowers looking. Fakes a shot. Gets it to Waldron. Waldron with the layup, and is successful. Daniels over to Watko. Watko over to Fontaine. Fontaine shoots for a three, and it will be no good. And it will be off of Luke Tranker. And it will, coming into the game, will be Nathan Hart. So keeper Durkett inbounds into Helinski. Helinski back to Durkett. Durkett over to Sowers. Sowers over to Winnicott. Winnicott to Sowers. Sowers fixes a shot. Now he'll go for a shot, and it'll be off the rim. Rebound recovered by Tranker. Tranker comes down the court. He'll pass it over to Hart. Hart over to Fontaine. Fontaine over to Hart. Hart dribbling. Gets it back to Fontaine. Fontaine. And it'll be up, and it will be no good. And it will be off of Rex Winnicott's hands. And coming into the game will be Finley McFernal. So McFernal will get it to Huaco, and oh no, right through the butterfingers of Huaco. Lamont to Durkett. Durkett dribbling. Durkett gives it to Holinski. Holinski from deep, off the rim, off the backboard, I meant. And Rex Winnicott will have his first foul of the game. So Tranker will oh, no, never mind. Tranker will inbound it in to Owens. Owens back to Tranker. Tranker back to Owens. Owens over to McFernal. McFernal to... Oh, and Hart will, on the jump ball, it'll be Martin's ball. So Durkett will take it now. Durkett driving. Goes up for the shot and is blocked by McFernal. So Durkett now. Inbound the ball. Durkett looking. Doesn't see anyone open. Durkett. Oh my goodness. That would have been a good baseball play because it was into the stands, but unfortunately not in basketball. Anyways, Owens now over to Hart. Hart over to McFernal. McFernal up with the shot and air ball. And it'll be recovered by Oneil. Oneil, Hart will have it now. Hart over to Owens. Back to Hart. Hart. Oh, Winnicott took a shot there. And the rebound will be recovered by Kiefer Durkett. Durkett over to Sowers. Sowers to Durkett. Durkett. Long pass to Winnicott. Winnicott gets it to Lamont. Lamont with a nice athletic grab there. Lamont with a shot, and it'll be no good. And Owens will get the rebound, and Owens coming now. Owens gets passed up to McFernal, and that one is good. McFernal salutes the gesture to the crowd. And now Durkett will get it to Sowers. Sowers over to Holinski. Holinski. And his pass is intercepted by McFernal. McFernal coming towards that over to two, and Hart will be successful there and get a foul shot. So Logan, what do you think of this performance so far?
I think Oneil came out strong from the half. They have a lot of steals. I think Martin needs to reset here, turning over the ball a lot, but for the most part, pretty solid from Oneil. Martin needs to smarten it up a bit.
So Hart will now with his free throw shot. His first shot, it's up, and it is good. Durkee will get into Lamont. Lamont dribbling, gets it. Oh my goodness. And it will almost go through the hands of Freeman. Durkee now the ball. Over to Lamont. Lamont. Oh. Lamont's. And it will be off of Andy's hands.
New coach for Martin as well. Coach Izzy taking over the team.
And Durkett on the ball now. Durkett. Shot up and not good. And now Cater will have it, and it will not be good. And now Andy will come down the court. Andy over to Owens. Owens for the three layup, and not good. And it'll be rebound will be recovered by Winnicott. Winnicott gets it to Durkett. Durkett, come down the court. Durkett. Shot up off the rim. And it'll be rebound covered by McFernal. I need a Celsius. Anyways, Joe Lamont will take the rebound. Intercept the pass. Lamont. Over to the Winnicott. Winnicott Freeman's shot off the rim. And then rebound will be covered by Cater. Lamont's shot from deep off the rim, and that will go rolling out of bounds. You know, Logan, Coach Eisworth is a very good coach in baseball. I'm unsure of his coaching abilities in basketball, though. I've yet to see them.
Yeah, you got thrown into a pretty tough situation here. They're down 15. I don't think it's going to help Martin with the lack of coaching experience from Coach Eisworth for the Martin squad today.
Well, let's see. Maybe it has a lot of coaching experience. And the shot will be up, and it will be good. So Durkett now will take it down the court. Durkett dribbling, driving, and nice enthusiasm there from Martin. And did you hear that very enthusiastic constructive criticism there from the Martin bench saying pass the ball? So now Durkett will have it. He'll get it into Cater. Cater has the ball now. Cater to Waldron. Waldron's shot, not good. But it will be recovered by Freeman. We'll get to Durkett. Durkett's dribbling. Durkett over to Cater. Cater to Waldron. Waldron back to Cater. Cater to Lamont from deep off the rim. And it will be recovered by Oneil. And Oneil, one of them will get to Hart. Hart will lay up. I'll be unsuccessful. Rebound will be recovered by Cater. Cater to Lamont. Lamont dribbling. Lamont over to Freeman. Freeman to Durkett. Durkett for downtown. Oh. And the rebound is recovered by Santos. Santos comes down the court. Over to McFernal. McFernal to Owens. Owens shot up and good. Cater inbounds the ball to Durkett. Durkett now. Dribbling, sees Cater. Cater goes up for the shot and is good. Santos inbounded in to Owens. Owens comes down the court. Dribbling. Got some good hands on him. Gets it over to McFernal. McFernal. Over to Hart. And now we battle his hand by Cater. And now Santos and Cater will fight for the ball. And there will be a travel on Oneil. And Cater will inbound the ball into Durkett. Durkett now dribbling. Durkett over to Sowers. Sowers to Waldron. Waldron up and not good. And Owens will come up with the rebound. Owens comes down the board. Comes down the court. Owens driving towards net. Owens shot up and not good. Waldron now over to Durkett. Durkett comes down the court. Durkett lit up and he will be fouled. There'll be 2 foul shots for Kiefer Durkett. I can feel it in the air. Feel it in the whiskey in my head. So Durkett's first shot. What do you think, Logan? Up? Good or not? All right, here we go. We're going to place bets. Good or not?
He's going to make this one.
All right. Looks like Logan's a genie. And now McFernal will get into Owens. Owens over to Hart. Hart to the new guy. I don't know his name. That will be Nathan McKechnie. And now Durkett will have the ball. He'll get it over to Sowers. Sowers shot up off the rim. And McFernal will come up with the ball. McFernal coming down the court. Lay up and good. Now Durkett dribbling. Durkett from deep. Air ball. And it will be recovered by Sowers. Sowers to Durkett. Durkett. And it will be out of bounds. And Sowers has it. And his shot will not be. Oh! And now, that will be Owens. Owens over to McFernal. McFernal's shot will be not good, and Waldron will come with the rebound. Waldron over to, and now Cater out of the ball. Cater, nope, it'll be taken up, and McFernal out of the ball. McFernal over to Owens. Owens, layup, good. Sauer over to Durkett. Durkett. Dribbling, shot, not good. And a rebound will be covered by McFarlane. McFarlane over to Santos. Santos to Hart. And that will be a foul on Braden Waldron. Behind the back foul. And that'll be his second foul of the game. Inbounded in from McFarlane. McFarlane gets it to Owens, who will try and pass it to McKechnie, and it will be McKechnie will be fouled. You know, O'Neill's uniforms are really ugly in my opinion.
Yeah, I can agree with you on that. I don't really like their blue uniforms here. Martin has a pretty solid white color though, and I think this is going to be a good fourth quarter between these two teams. Martin's starting to show some more life, but Oneil.
And that ball will be taken by McFarlane. And McFarlane's shot just missed. Durkett will not even try. And that will be the end of the quarter. We will be right back, folks, after the short. And we're back here now, Martin, as O'Neil has a demanding 21-point lead over Martin. Logan, do you think Martin's going to be able to come back from this deficit?
I think if they want to come back, it's going to have to be in the first few minutes here. They're going to have to hit a couple of shots, but you never know what can happen.
So Purdue Bennett will start with the ball. He'll get it in to Laurel. Laurel over to Purdue Bennett. Purdue Bennett to Laurel. Laurel. Oh, and he'll mishandle the ball, and Lamont will come up with it. Lamont comes down the court. Lamont over to Sowers. Sowers to Waldron. Waldron up for the layup, and he is good. Turker over to Purdue Bennett. Or, sorry, not Purdue Bennett. That is, I'm not even sure. And air ball. And Laurel will get to Purdue Bennett. Purdue Bennett back to Laurel. What a horrific shot by Laurel. Oh, my God. I think Logan could have shot better with one leg. So now Purdue Bennett will get into Laurel. Laurel and Waldron will have the ball. Now Lamont will get it into Durkett. Durkett. Nice screen there by Waldron. Waldron on the ball now, and Waldron's layup will be unsuccessful and be recovered by Hunt. Hart. Hart now with the ball. Over to Purdue Bennett. Purdue Bennett to... Laurel's shot was unsuccessful. And... some foul on Martin, I'm not sure. But now Vermont will inbound into Durkett. Durkett over to Helinski. Helinski, layup, not good. And now it'll be Purdue Bennett will come up with a rebound. Purdue Bennett over Hart. Hart, layup, not good. And Lamont will come up with a rebound. Lamont over to Sowers. Sowers to Helinski. Helinski right into the hands of Tranker. Tranker comes down the court. Tranker over to... what the hell is it? Over to Laurel. Laurel. Shot not good, and it'll be taken by Helinski. Helinski. Helinski will have a travel. So Tranker will get into Laurel. Laurel over to Purdue Bennett. Purdue Bennett. And it passes intercepted by Lamont. Lamont just throws it. Doesn't care where it is. Laurel now has it. Oh, my God. You know, Logan, I don't think I've seen such a sloppy basketball game this entire tournament.
What was the question?
I said, you know, Logan, I haven't seen such a sloppy basketball game this tournament.
Yeah, Martin's trying to play a quick game. They're just not used to it yet, so it's going to take some time.
So Waldron will lose handle that ball. And it'll be taken by Burke. Burke gets it to Laurel. Laurel to Tranker. Tranken back to Laurel. Laurel to Purdue Bennett. Purdue Bennett to Tranken. Back to Laurel. And I am unsure what happened there. But anyways, Rex Winnicott will be in for Braden Waldron. So now Durkett will take the ball. Durkett over to Winnicott. Winnicott. And his pass will be knocked down, and it will roll out of bounds. Solomon will get it in. Over to Sowers. Sowers dribbling. Sowers shot up and good. Nice layup there by Sowers. Now Tranker will have the ball. Tranker over to Laurel. Laurel's from deep. Good. Lamont over to Sowers. Sowers dribbling. Sowers over to Durkett. Durkett dribbling over to Sowers. Sowers pressured on Harley by Devon Bennett, and oh boy. Purdue Bennett got rocked. So now it will be Luke Tranker with the ball. Tranker to Laurel. Laurel over to Purdue Bennett. Purdue Bennett from deep. Oh my. You know, Laurel and Purdue Bennett can really shoot from deep. Lamont over to Sowers. Sowers. Oh, and that will be stolen by Purdue Bennett, which will give it to Daniels. Daniels give it to Tranker. Tranker over to Laurel. Laurel over to Tranker. Tranker shot and good. Durkett now over to Lamont. Lamont dribbling. Lamont over to Night Traveler. And Night Traveler gets to Winnicott. Winnicott to Durkett. Durkett to Night Traveler. Night Traveler to Durkett. Durkett now will go for a shot, and it will be knocked down, and Daniels will have it now. Daniels over to Tranker. Tranker's layup will be successful. Night Traveler back to Durkett. Durkett to Sowers. Sowers over to Durkett. Durkett up and good. Tranker will take the ball now. Pass over to Laurel. Laurel to Daniels. Daniels to Laurel. Laurel. And his pass will be nowhere near his intended target. Now coming into the game for Martin will be Rashawn Sewer and Lucas Cater and Braden Waldron. So Durkett over to Lamont. Lamont to Waldron. Waldron to Lamont. Lamont shot is good. Daniels now to Owens. Owens to Watko. Watko over to Owens. Owens to Watko. Watko from deep and good. Lamont to Durkett. Durkett dribbling down the court. Durkett to Waldron. Waldron to Cater. Cater to Lamont. Lamont up, and he'll be fouled on the shot. And Joseph Lamont will make his way up to the free throw line. His first shot will be good. And Lamont's second shot will be up, and it will be good. Daniels inbounds is into Owens. Owens dribbling. Shoots off the rim. Rebound recovered by Waldron. Waldron to Lamont. Lamont, long pass to Cater. Cater to Lamont. Lamont, tag team, and then it will be to Sewer. Sewer, and Sewer will be fouled by Watko. Cater will inbound the ball. Cater over to Durkett. Durkett dribbling. Durkett over to Cater. Cater. Oh, my. Oh, and Sewer comes with the ball. Sewer is tripped up by Santos. So now Cater will have the ball. Cater. To Waldron. His shot not good. Cater's shot not good again. No, and Cater will be fouled. So Cater now with the ball. So Cater has the ball now. And his first shot, not good. You know, Logan, Martin has not been very good at the three-throw line today.
Yeah, it's one skill they could work on.
And that shot will be once again not good. And it'll be recovered by, Durkett will have the ball now. Durkett's not good. Cater's shot not good. Cater will be fouled by Timmy Daniels. So okay, let's see if he goes 1 for 3 here on his foul shots. Nope, he'll go 0 for 3. And Cater's second shot now. Up and good. 1 for 4. Oh. And now coming to the game for Martin will be Abdi Tawain.
Wait, what?
And now Owens will get it to Daniels. Daniels to Santos. Santos over to Owens. Owens to McKechnie. McKechnie's shot. Air ball, but Owens will come up with it. And he won't be able to put it in the net. And McKechnie's ball will be not good and be recovered by Freeman. Durkett comes down the court. Durkett to the new guy, Tawain. And Tawain will lose handle of it. And Watko will come down with it. And Oneil will be out of bounds. And coming into the game will be Purdue Bennett. So, Twain will inbound it in to Durkett. Durkett. He's wide open for his shot, and bang. So Daniels will get it to Watko. Watko over to McKechnie. McKechnie's shot will be good. And Durkett will inbound into Twain. Twain back to Durkett. Durkett dribbling. Over to Freeman. Freeman looking, sees Waldron. Waldron shot up. Oh, Daniels with the block. Daniels now. Just to Watko. Watko over to, and Santos will be, play will be blown down, and Santos will be called for traveling. Well, with a minute and 49 seconds left, Night Traveler will come to the game.
What a last name.
Yeah. So Twain will start with it. Oh, and I guess Sauer will come into the game. So Night Traveler and Sauers now will come for a layup. I can't say it on live TV. And Santos now over to number 11, who gives it back to Daniels. Will give it to McKechnie. McKechnie's shot won't be good. And now Laurel will go up for it, and his shot won't be good. Laurel will come up with his own rebound, though, and get it to Purdue Bennett. Purdue Bennett will get it to Daniels. Daniels, his shot is not good off the rim. Rebounds recovered by McKechnie. And now coming to the game will be number 7, Andy Muko-Wintore. So Twain will get it over to Sauers. Sauers over to Freeman. Freeman to Night Traveler. Night Traveler from deep. No, and it will be recovered by Muko-Wintore. Muko-Wintore up and no good. And Sauers will come up with the rebound. Sauers, long pass to Freeman. Freeman just unable to get it, and Muko-Wintore will knock it out of bounds. Sorry, folks, I'm saying that last name wrong. So Freeman will try and get inbound, but he won't be able to. And now Muko-Wintore will stumble over his own feet. Gets it to Purdue Bennett. Gets it to Purdue Bennett. Purdue Bennett over to Santos. Santos and Night Traveler come with the rebound. Night Traveler dribbling up court. Night Traveler plants. Gets it to Wayne. To Wayne. Knocks it. Loses it. And Purdue Bennett now have the ball. Purdue Bennett. Ooh. Purdue Bennett will have one foul shot with that. So with 18 seconds left, Purdue Bennett will get to the free throw line. With 18.6 seconds left, Purdue Bennett will be up to the free throw line. Purdue Bennett's first shot, up and good. Not good, sorry. But McKechnie will come with the rebound, and it'll be good. Sauers to Twain. Twain back to Sauers. Sauers, 10 seconds left. What is he going to try and do? He gets it to, and Freeman's pass will be not good, and then the rebound will be recovered by Santos. Santos will just kill this game, and this game comes to an end. Fans, you do not want to go anywhere, because up next is the Martin Invitational Basketball Tournament Final. Coming up next, shortly.